Hey guys, I'm Amit Kumar and in this video we are going to talk about Picklist Info using Schema. Topics that we will cover up in this video are getting Picklist field values of an object, Picklist entry class and methods of Picklist entry class. So without wasting any time further, let's proceed with the video. Picklists and multi-select picklists are some field types of an object where some predefined values are already stored. Picklist entry class is to know information about picklist. For example, here you see we are calling the getDescribe method on the rating field, which will give us the describe field result object, and from that we are calling a getPicklist value. GetPicklist values is a method that can be called on a field description of a picklist field, and this will give us all the picklist values available for that picklist field. The return type of this method is nothing but list of picklist entry class. With the help of individual element of this list, we can know information of individual picklist entry. Some common methods of picklist entry class are getLabel, getValue, isActive, isDefault value. So it's pretty much of talk, and now it's time to see the things. Hey guys, welcome to the practical session of Picklist Info using Schema. In the previous video, we have seen how to get information about a field, and there is a method getType method. Now getType method actually returns a display type. Let me quickly show you the same with the help of the documentation. So the describe field result class is having a method getType, and this getType method returns an enum which is nothing but display type enum of the schema class itself. And this display type enum is having different enum values for different data type. Now if the enum value is picklist or multi-picklist, you can come to know that this specific field is a picklist field. Now when it is a picklist field automatically have some predefined values inside it. Now in this video we are going to know how we can get those predefined values defined inside a picklist or multi-select picklist. Now for example, in the account object there is a rating field which is actually a picklist field. So we can get the description of this rating field. Now because this is a field, we can hold the result inside describe field result object. So here you can see I created an object of describe field result class. Now describe field result class is having a method getPicklist value. So when you are sure that this specific field is a picklist field, you can certainly call the getPicklist values method. Now getPicklist values method actually returns a list of picklist entry class. So basically it will return a list of picklist entry, because each entry in the picklist is nothing but a picklist entry. And we have a picklist entry class. I can create a variable for it, for example entries. So the rating picklist will be having plenty of entries inside it. So this list of picklist entry will have information of all the entries. We can definitely iterate over it. So let me quickly do that. And picklist entry class is having different methods. Now each picklist entry is having a label and a value. So you can know the label and value of that picklist. You can also check whether that picklist is active picklist or not. And you can also check whether that picklist entry is default value or not. So let me use these methods of picklist entry to show you the output. So these are the various methods of picklist entry class, where getLabel method is used to get the label of that picklist entry. GetValue method is used to get the value of that picklist entry. isActive method is used to check whether the picklist entry is active or not. And isDefault value is to check whether the picklist entry is default for that specific field or not. So let me quickly execute this. And here you can see there are three picklist entry: hot, warm, and cold. All three of them are active and none of them is default. So this is how you can know the information of a specific picklist entry. If you want to know the information of all the picklists and multi-select picklist of a specific object and also the values inside it, definitely you can modify it. So let me open the class for the same. So here in the field info class, which I have created in the previous video itself, I'm going to add one more method, public static void get all picklists and values. And here I will pass an object name to get all the picklists and their corresponding values of a specific object. Now here you can see I'm doing something similar which I did in the previous video. I'm getting an object name, converting it to a lowercase, and then getting the description or metadata description of that specific object, then getting all the fields from it, and then converting it to a map. Now I'm iterating over individual key of the map and getting the metadata description of individual field. Now here I can check the type of this specific field by using the get type method. So if field res dot get type. Now get type method is returning us an enum, so we cannot directly compare it with a string. You can get the string of the enum by calling the name method on that enum, and then you can compare it with the value picklist. I also want to go with multi-select picklist as well. So what you can do is you can copy this, paste, and as I've showed you, for multi-picklist we have this option. And now if it is a picklist or multi-picklist, I'm going to get the values of that picklist or multi-picklist. So to get that, all that we need to do is to call the get picklist values. So I'm calling that on field res, get picklist values, which I will definitely get in a list of picklist entry. So let me quickly just copy this piece of code from here and keep it here. The only change is it won't be res, it will be field res. So I'm getting picklist values of field res, holding it in entries, iterating over the entries, and then I'm printing the values of each. I'm using a single line separator for each picklist entry value and for each field, and I will use a double line separator once all the picklist entries of a specific field is printed. So I'm using a double line separator over here. Now I will call this get picklists and values method of field info class. So let me do that, and I'm passing contact over here. So it will print all the picklist and multi-select picklist of contact along with its values. So let me click on execute, and here you can see it is printing the values over here, and with a double line separator it is printing values of another picklist. Now it would be great if we can print the picklist field name as well, so that will be more meaningful for us. So before printing the value of entries, here I'm printing one more thing, which is nothing but the name of that specific field, which I can get from field res by calling the get label method. Now let me execute it one more time. So the field name is salutation, and for salutation field, these are the different field values. The next field name is other geocode accuracy, and these are the different picklist values. The next one is mailing geocode accuracy, and these are the values. The next one is lead source, and these are the values. The next one is clean status, and these are the values. It is printing the field name for picklist and multi-select picklist and printing all the values of that picklist or multi-select picklist. That marks the end of this video. See you soon in the next video. Till then, thank you and take care.